Hey, let's take a look at Tropical Storm Muifa, severe tropical storm, I should say, continuing to intensify, moving here northeast of Luzon. But here's one of the things I want to know. Look at the inflow coming in around this. Some pretty potent storms from Manila all the way down through Visayas. In fact, this video out of Cebu just shows one of these storm cells. And a little bit shaky here, but you can see a vortex in there. That is a tornado, a touchdown, caused some pretty decent damage. Also, several pictures of water spouts in that area as well. And this is one of those things, whenever we're talking about, tropical systems, you have moisture coming on shore, it hits these land areas, it can cause some rotation due to friction, and even if we had good high-level radar, it would be kind of hard to spot these. They're almost called land spouts because they're water spouts that move on shore. But yeah, thanks for everybody sharing these videos out of the Cebu area of that cell. Taking a look at our storm system, still expected to intensify as we go out through Sunday and then Monday, passing and lingering right over Ishigaki in Miyako-jima. Inflow coming in from the north likely will be impacting northern Taiwan. That includes the metro area of Taipei as well. So, this storm is going to be packing a punch here. Main reason is, like I said, it's expected to sit here. This is all the way out through Tuesday. Some pretty decent rainfall in the forecast. Just take a look at the ECMWF. This is using windy, showing our system Monday evening. That's what's right here, sitting on Ishigaki, just parked. It's still got some breezy conditions along the east coast of Okinawa Honto, but boy, this is not your storm. This is Miyako-jima Ishigaki storm. Also a northern coastline of Taiwan. Pull it out to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let's go ahead and just change this graphic up here. And what I want to show you is rainfall accumulation throughout this time period. And yeah, look at that, 3.15 inches. I know none of you want to see inches here. Let's change this. So that's better. ECMWF, picking up on 80 to 100 millimeters, but look at some of these areas out here, right where the system's going to be parked. 200 to 400 millimeters right over Ishigaki-jima. Just kind of gives you an idea of how long this is just going to be sitting here and lingering before it finally gets a move on. This area of high pressure towards its north begins the weekend with a passing trough. But northern Taiwan, flood threat for real in place. Ishigaki, they're used to this, but too much rain over a short time definitely can continue to cause problems. And of course, you still have that inflow, that river of moisture, if you will, flowing in there across the Philippines. I don't think big of rainfall threat, but these storms that already came through in Visayas definitely could be pretty potent. All right, so let's break something else down here, because a lot of people are asking about this. This is the long-range GFS, Global Forecasting System, the American model, and we're going to do a little analysis here with you guys. All right, so right now the GFS still has our storm system through next week, lingering here and then eventually pulling off towards the north. This would be Saturday the 17th you're looking at right here, with this other area of low pressure developing towards the south, kind of spinning up on an already trough that is out there. I think it's a tut, in fact, just around the Ogasawara Islands. And then if we look all the way out, we're looking right now over 300 hours out. Boom, look at that, 930 HPA low right over Okinawa Honto. Now, let's scoot this back to the 19th, because you can always look at one model, and a lot of people like to share one model on Windy or something and go, ooh, look at this. Always compare. That's the big thing. ECMWF, not much there at all. Let's look at the CMC. Oh, look, a low pressure area. Ooh, all right, let's scoot this over to the nav gem. Well, that only goes out to the 15th, but a broad area of low pressure. All of these do have something out there. I won't take that away from it, but they're not all showing a typhoon hitting Okinawa. This is just one of those things when you're talking about long-term forecasts, you want to compare, look, and analyze. That's the big thing. Don't ever take one model, because a model is only as good as the data you put into it, and it's just spinning off of area of clouds out there based on a satellite picture. So if we're talking about anything over 300 hours out or 250, it's tough to say. Right now, I do think something could form as far as a low pressure area, but we definitely... Oh my. That was a little peek behind the scenes here. So I'm at my desk recording the video for you guys out there in the Western Pacific. A special marine warning actually issued here In my neck of the woods. I can hear thunder outside right now. What they're talking about is here from this Ponte Palm Valley area. Some fairly gusty conditions. And I just want to share this with you because it's really interesting. Look at this just offshore, almost rotation rate in there. That would almost indicate if this was over land, possible tornadic activity, but they're going to issue a special marine warning because it's for boats since it's moving over water. Thought it was interesting. Just heard that come across here, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I got some pretty nasty weather. Hey, by the way, let's pull this full circle. You're watching 5 minutes into this update. It's been a wild ride on this one. If we had radar like this, and you'd be able to see rotation and velocity and Doppler in the Philippines, probably would be able to spot tornadic activity like we've seen there in Cebu a little bit better. But it just they don't have WSR 88s. The closest one is actually in Okinawa Honto. The guy who maintains that, or one of the people that maintains it, wrote me the other day and said thanks for giving them a shout out because they are one of the only people in the Western Pacific who have a high resolution radar that does real time information like this. So yeah, I thought I was gonna edit it out, and I figured why not? I'll just share it. Peek behind the scenes. My life is crazy hectic right now. I had a 10-hour shift at work this morning, and came home, took a little nap, started talking to you guys, got weather blowing up outside, and yeah, anyways, that's all for today. Oh, by the way, I always say it, but big thanks for everybody on Patreon. It helps support this channel. One reason why I still do what I do, despite the schedule being a hot and insane, crazy mess. As always, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.